Asari Dokubo, I don't know what is giving you God to speak ill against the Igbos like this. Something that is clear. The person that buys somebody is an Hausa person. And then at the end of it, you are now trying to create a problem between the Muslims and the Christians. Categorically trying to put Igbos in the context. Trying to say that Igbos are the people that are buying the Muslims. Trying to bring to us in River State. What is your plan? Who are your paymasters? What is your plan? What is your plan? What are you trying to create?
Stay away from Igbo people. Stay away from them and face your business, because you are a big fool. If nobody don't ever tell you say you are a foolish somebody and you are shameless, na me go tell you. Na me be good advisor. The only person you know they fear anybody face. Stay away from Igbo people. You understand? Face your business. Your youth are crying. They say they don't want carry gun again. They say they want work for company. Go and provide company work for your youth. Stop teaching them how to carry gun and be buying people. Stop disturbing Igbo youth. You see all those times when I think they disturb Igbo people, that was in the past. If no one cause problem for this country, make now stay away from Igbo youth. You see, you Asari Dokubo, at your own age, you are supposed to hide yourself out of social media. You're supposed to stay away from social media because you don't too advance past all this nonsense way they do. Now insult you they find, and that insult you go receive in bulk. You are too big for all this nonsense where they come outside and they talk for online. You Asari Dokubo. If nobody is advising you, let me advise you that the youth are the youth eyes are wide open. The youth, their eyes are wide open. They not be before when they do all those nonsense and go scot free. Asari Dokubo, leave Igbo people alone. They don't hold you one another. Leave Igbo people alone. They don't hold you anything. This one not be warning, no. This one not be advice. This one is just a direct message to you. You don't understand? Stay away from Igbo people. Mind your business. Nobody near you. Face your own business. Nobody is dragging anything with you. Go and provide job for your youth. They say they are tired of shooting gun. You know, you hear that? Asari Dokubo, for the last time, stay away from Igbo people.
Every time he's running his ezure like tap water. Ezenesis like tap water. Point of correction. Igbos are the ones putting Nigeria on the map. Every good news you hear from abroad is always coming from Igbos. Tell me what calibers of people have Ijo produced, aside from an Akpamu like Asari Dokubo. Asari Dokubo, I have let you run lies about Igbos for far too long. All the times you've been talking about Igbo, you should be spending it in the gym. Ijo people don't go to prison. Look at these guys. 5 Ijo guys were sentenced to prison for kidnapping a judge. Asari Dokubo, you are in a minority. You shouldn't be talking about Igbos. We are not your mates. Igbos produce calibers of great men and women. Check our history till now. Nnamdi Azikiwe, Odumegwu Ojukwu, Dora Akunyili, Chinua Achebe, Chimamanda Adichie, Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. The list goes on. Asari Dokubo, all you have been doing your entire life is to sit on your couch talking about Igbo, because you don't have a life outside being a tout. Igbos are the air you breathe. I can understand. It's because Igbos are the greatest tribe to ever exist. I have never seen any Igbo person set up a ring light to talk about Asari Dokubo or Ijo people, because people don't matter in the grand scheme of things. Igbos are the greatest tribe in Africa. Anywhere they go, they excel. So I can understand why you are being a mean girl, Asari Dokubo. Me talking to you, Asari Dokubo, it's like I'm upgrading the Ijo portfolio. Because you're nobody and I shouldn't be giving you attention. I can't even figure out what you do for a living, Asari Dokubo. Because I don't know what you do for it. I don't even know who you are. What are you? What do you do?
Asari Dokubo, no matter what you do, sir, you cannot remove the Igbo DNA in you. Even in your adopted Kalabari tribe. See how you rose and became a leader, an influential one as that. That's the Igbo greatness speaking. If you like, continue rubbishing the very essence that makes you Asari Dokubo. You are also the man, the great-great-grandchild of Edi Abale, your powerful warrior ancestor from Abam, Abia State, and nothing can change that. But remember one thing, the fowl that is laughing and pointing at the chicken on the grill should not forget that it will suffer the same fate one day. Dalokwano, Akacham.
Asari Dokubo, belle pass belle, belle na landlord. Asari, I went to a man of God because of you. I went to a man of God because I discover you talk too much, so I went to ask why you are talking too much, and they tell me. They say that the reason why you are talking too much is because of your big belly. You are looking for a means to less it, to reduce this your belly. So you thought that by talking, as that air is coming out from your mouth, is reducing your stomach, your tummy, your belly. It's not true. They tell me that it's not true. That one will not help you. What will help you is exercise. Stop talking much and do exercise. That is what will help you. How come that the event that happened on last week, is it a Friday or Saturday, between one Fulani Hausa man and the Benue State man, how does it become IPOBs? Where did IPOBs involve in that incident, in that thing that happened in Eleme Junction? What you mean? So please stop talking much and do exercise. It's exercise that will help you.
I don't understand the kind of hatred we get where Igbos today. I don't understand this kind of hatred. I don't watch one or two things where you say your grandfather from Igbo. You know the even, sir, with due respect, Igbo people hold your placenta. You get waiting. If you get what Igbos do, you come and say, see what they do me now. You make again develop this hatred because the way they talk about Igbo, they try them to, they always try to drag them, put for waiting no concern them. Matter we no concern them. And even this fight now, what happened that day? Some Benue people, I know say some Muslims, some Benue people now Muslims, we fight the fight. Then you join them saying that this. See, you get what my people they talk. At
your age, you're supposed to be very close to the Creator. You're supposed to be amending some certain things. You're supposed to be standing for good, not for evil. At your age, and even at this your age, you allow yourself to always be used as an agent of destruction, agent of confusion, agent of creating chaos. What is your benefit? I know you hate Igbos, but what is your benefit in creating this kind of chaos, in creating this kind of impression that Igbos are killing Muslims? What is your benefit? I don't want to start talking about what you did in Imo State, but enough is enough. Enough is enough. If nobody in Igbo land want to stand against what you are doing, I am telling you right now that enough is enough. The God of Igbo land is not pleased with you. Is not pleased with you at all. You are taking what you cannot create. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Remove yourself from whatever that concerns Igbos. Igbo race is not your mate. Igbo race is not your mate. Igbo ethnicity is not your mate. If you want to serve your paymasters or eating all this nonsense that one day you close your eyes and you forget about them, look for Estin. Look for something else. Look for something else. Remove Igbos from your mouth. Remove Igbos from your mouth.
How are you feeling right now? Isn't that funny that this talkative who just sit behind the mic talk rubbish without remembering what he said initially? Like I said, when he is paid handsomely, he stops speaking from both sides of his mouth. When he's not paid, he campaign by speaking some things like the previous one. But I can categorically tell you, his so-called father might be Igbo, but he is not Igbo, he's a Fulani. Again, can you imagine when he said that he is Igbo? After saying he's Igbo, he went back to speak to say that the Igbos were brought as a slave. So Asari Dokubo is telling us that he's a slave in wherever he is in Calabari or wherever he is talking about. Yet the slave is the one speaking for the people. I believe that it is the owners of the land, the original owners of the land, are supposed to or should be speaking for themselves, not a slave. Asari Dokubo, you have named yourself a slave. Let's leave it there. Okay, Asari Dokubo made a reference that when you take a slave to Europe, doesn't mean there are no people living in Europe, meaning that they are not Europeans, right? Okay, that same, I am going to give you a counter reference, referencing the arrival of Fulanis in Nigeria in 1900. Does it mean that there were no Hausa people owning the northern Nigeria before Fulani or prior to the Fulani arrival in the north? The answer is no. So Fulanis, as long as you say Fulanis are Nigerians, those people, those Igbos you claim they are slaves, they are the owners of the land. They are from Calabar, they are from Ipobo, they are from all these areas that you claim they were sold as slaves. So let the land speak for itself. If you are perceived as a slave, you cannot speak for them. Let them speak for themselves. You claim that they have gathered some boys or recruited some boys from Okrika or what to champion Igbo agenda in those regions. Asari Dokubo, why are you worried? At least they bought the original owners of the land to speak and champion their agenda. Let the original owners of the land speak for themselves, not you who call yourself a slave. Slave cannot speak for the people of the land. Let the people of the land speak for themselves, whether or not they are Igbos or not. But as long as Fulanese are perceived as the owners of part of northern Nigeria with Hausas, you cannot tell me that the Igbos were slaves in Kalabari, Okrika, all those Opobo, all those areas that you mentioned that they were sold or brought as a slave. They are the owners of the land and you can do nothing about it. Otherwise, wait yourself. Go hug a transformer for me. Thank you. Okay, guys, come closer. Let's do the math. There is something conspiracy of Asari Dokubo that we are going to now face out once and for all. Listen to this video. It is when Asari Dokubo's paymasters deprive him of his payment, which is the Fulanese.
Edi Abali is an Igbo man. He's from Obom in Abam. He's from Obom in Abam. From there, his family went to Obosi in Anambra State before they came to New Calabar. He's an Igbo man. I am Edi Abali. So when somebody says Igbo, no, I am. Yes, the name I answered today, the stool on which I sit today, which was created as one of the first working houses to be created. In fact, among the first 5 to be created in Calabar land. Edi Abali became the richest man of his time. He's an Igbo man, 100%. And he never denied being an Igbo man. So I, his worthy descendant, will not deny. I have my disagreement with Igbo, but I cannot. So also is bricks. So also is asphalt.
Now we watch when the Fulani master pays him handsomely. This is the way he talks.
People, Rivers people, job communities are claiming. They say Boni is Igbo, Opobo is Igbo, Okrika is Igbo. You people are sleeping. And these records are sending it all over the world. They call you people Riverine Igbo, Okrika, Boni and Opobo. And they recruited some Okrika boys, some Opobo boys, and some Boni boys. Some Wakrike and Ibani people have been recruited. Yes, historically, we cannot say there are no Igbos in our midst. They were bought as slaves and brought to Ijo land. And they were assimilated. They were assimilated into Ijo society. It's true. But the original inhabitants of this place were Ijo people. Because slaves were taken to United Kingdom does not mean that United Kingdom is not owned by people. Because slaves were taken to Rome does not mean that Italy is not owned by people, by the Italians. Igbos were bought as slaves. They sold their brothers to...
Good morning, everyone, depending from your time zone. Please, get matter, we just they pay me. Get matter, I just they see online, we just they pay me for River State. Me, I be full River State picking, born and brought up that way. You understand? Full Dio picking. So I no go there where I be say they intimidate my people. I go close mouth. You understand? The game matter I carry come now. Wetin happen for Rivers State recently. Benue and Hausa they get issue this week we just passed, a day before yesterday. So make a narrator for some people we don't know about this matter. Make una dey aware. Because Asari Dokubo now don't carry the matter come say Igbo people they fight for in state. Because anything will happen for Nigeria, even for North, they go call them Igbos. Hausa man carry in truck, block for woman with the shade market for him shading space. So this woman come shop, tell the Abuki man, say, abeg, carry your truck, come out, in one shade market. The Abuki say, no, carry am come out. The woman say, make carry him truck, come out. The Abuki say, no, carry am come out. Before they go, no time, no taking, the Abuki begin to worry the woman, they insult the woman. You know, as women talk, be now. Him and this woman begin to talk. Abuki remove her dagger, stab the woman for chest. So they rush the woman to military hospital where they close to GRA there. As they reach there, the woman give up. So the whole Benue people where they Rumola to Oyimi, they come out, begin to do protests. They narrate wetin happen for market. Make una dey see as it dey concern Igbo people o. So then start the protests. I no go gree. Then start, you know, as Nigeria protests they be now. Begin they enter Abuki, they enter them back too, you know. The Northerners rulers, abeg, call your people in order. Talk to them. No be any small thing, then go remove our dagger, choke people. All of us they mad though. You understand? If River State boys with the mad come out, they go no see themselves. They go no see their own madness self, them well. You understand? If Ogoni boys come out, if Elenewa boys come out, if Obunabane boys come out, I swear Abuki no go dey River State again. No be play. I'm not capping. But we love peace. We love unity. The thing I want to talk there be say, bro, we just come together. You understand? The meaning of Abuki signify love. It signify my friend. You understand? But this period now, Abuki now don't stand like the greatest enemy we will get for Nigeria. That is the meaning of Abuki currently. Now, how you and person go dey talk normal talk, woman for that matter, you pull out dagger, stab am for chest, which means nothing dey happen. On a day in the power of killing. Asari Dokubo or Asari Bokobo, nothing concern Igbo people with this matter. Abeg, comot Igbo for your mouth for this matter. Igbos no do you anything. Igbos dey find them belle. Anywhere you see where Igbo man dey, he's looking for his money. Igbo man no like fights. Understand? Omo Igbo no like problem. Omo Igbo no get your time. Omo Igbo dey always find him belle. So comot Igbo man for your mouth. Asari Dokubo. I dey beg you. Nothing concern Igbo with this problem. Now, Northerners' problem. I beg. If you want to address this issue, as a real Muslim man you are, address it proper. I beg. No call Igbo name. Igbo no get any hands for this thing. Asari Dokubo, your boys don't you mean they collect tickets. Ask your boys whether you mean waiting sub. Make them play you the jets, waiting sub. No just carry akpo for Igbo people where you no deserve. Asari Dokubo or Asari Bokobo, you no go fit fight Igbo people. Forget say you be Niger Delta. You understand? You be Asariwana. You no go fit fight Igbo people. Even your Asariwana self, Igbo people dey inside. Without Igbo, anything we dey do na rubbish. You understand? Asari Dokubo. Abeg, most time with unity, with love. You understand? Most time with unity, with love. Push this boat together.
Welcome back to the channel. Now, we've heard what these people have to say, and it's obvious Asari Dokubo just have this share hatred for Igbos. Because tell me why two northerners had issues in River State, and the next thing is for him to set his ring lights to come out and start blasting Igbo people, saying that Igbos are the cause of the fight, blah blah blah. And this is somebody that said he's more of Igbo than Ijo, or whatever he has to say. What does he have to do with Igbo people when two northerners are fighting? Because in this scenario now, there was no Igbo person involved in the fight, and I think they even started this Aboki must go. Okay, if two people are fighting, there was no Igbo person involved, why are you just trying to look for a way to impute Igbo people into the fight and cause ethnic war? What does it stand to gain? Just because you work for Fulani people doesn't mean that, or just because you are used as a puppet for Fulani people doesn't mean you should just try and look for a way to insert Igbo in all your conversations, or try to paint Igbo people black and make them look like they are the problem of Nigeria. That's a very wrong thing to do. And in all ramifications, if you even listen to what happened in River State, or you watch closely, you know that this has nothing to do with Igbo people. So I don't even blame them for blasting him like they are doing now, because he's the one calling all these issues for himself. At the end of the day, he's just trying to create ethnic war and, as usual, make Igbos look bad. Well, what's your take on this? Kindly let me know what you think in the comment section. And if this is the first time joining my channel, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe.